was invited the other day to build a new relationship with a potential new business partner. And we met over coffee. And we were talking about how we can collaborate. And the person asked me about my skills and capabilities and what I would bring to the table. He repeatedly said, I just love how you show up and the energy that you bring. And I thought about that on the way home and on the way to the office. And I thought about, energy is really what makes the skills matter. Because business is made between people and not between businesses. And I want to break it down to these 5 very concise points on why the energy, why the vibe, how you show up is so incredibly important. I don't want to say really more than the skills and capability that you bring, because they are important, but that the energy, the vibe, the way that you show up and how you carry yourself is just as important, because the energy that you bring creates trust and an emotional safety. Decide within nanoseconds if they trust you, if they feel respected, if they can respect you, if they feel safe with you. And that happens subconsciously. They will hear it. They will take it in through your micro expressions, through your facial expressions, through your tonality, through your body language. And that speaks louder than any capabilities and skills, or even spoken capabilities and skills. Your energy transmits confidence. And that confidence is not transmitted through words. That is transmitted through eye contact and being motivated and showing up in a energetic way, not even in a high energetic way, but just in a trustworthy, authentic way. That's another thing that I kept hearing. It seems like you're just who you are. I feel like I get what I see and I see what I get. And I'm like, yeah, that's how I show up. Energy is how you differentiate yourself in a very crowded field. And let's be really honest, it's crowded out there. It's crowded on social media. It's crowded in the business world. It's crowded in the dating world. Honestly, I'm so glad I'm up to date. I am happily married for 25 years, because the dating world, the way that I see it from where I'm standing, wow, I'm I'm glad I don't have to be on any dating sites, because it is crowded and it is loud and it is cluttered. So your energy, the way that, not what you write, not what your talent is or what your skills are, but who you truly be. That's really what makes you unique. Your energy shapes how your message lands with the other person, but how it actually sticks with the other person. Because I can speak the same words in a very robotic way and they will never stick. I have people how to stand on stage or in front of a room and present and speak, and they wonder why their message doesn't stick, because they are going by the script and they are reading every word either from their script or from their presentation on the screen, and they sound like a robot and they move like a robot, and there's no connection to the people in the room. But if they can just breathe and relax into the room and connect with others and not be afraid to make a mistake, because we all will make a mistake. And you know what? When you make a mistake, it makes you relatable. And we make mistakes all the time. But what? We're all humans. We are not robots. Thank God. We will make mistakes. So be out there. Show up in your authentic way. Be proud of it. And be okay with making mistakes and be okay with getting the feedback and learning from it. But be authentically yourself and show up in your authentic way. Kickstart your life. And if you don't know what that is, let's have a conversation, because you will want to know what that actually is.